Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be doing my championship game week 10 predictions. Game week 9 was postponed. All of the matches were postponed because of sadly the Majesty the Queen did actually pass away, died. So yeah, all the games, every single game, even my Sunday league matches, even that got postponed. Um, we're just going to game week 10. And yeah, should we move on to Blackburn? Start with Blackburn versus Watford. Blackburn sits 7th, Watford sit 6th. So 6th versus 7th. 1 point separates these two sides, and in the last game, Watford drew to Rotherham 1-1. Blackburn did lose to Bristol 3-2, but you can't really act on that. They literally had a whole week, rest. So it's going to be interesting to see which team does well. Both two teams are probably going to be borderline, playoffs. So it's going to be interesting to see who can get the result in this game. And in Blackburn, they do look like a decent side. A few players, Ben Brandt and Diaz and all of that. And Watford have some few key players as well. Should we see? Yeah, they have a few interesting players in. Let's see. Pedro is brilliant. Sarr, brilliant. Asparella, decent. Minaj, decent. Chowdhury, I don't think he starts. Kamara, Keenan Davis. They have got a decent team, and Batchman in goal is pretty good. I'm gonna go 2-0 Watford. Yeah, 2-0 Watford. I think they'll just have enough. But yeah. Moving on to Huntersfield versus Wigan. Huddersfield sit 23rd. Wigan sit 15th. Not all too much separates these two sides. Only 6 points. So that's 2 wins. Only separate 23rd and 15th. Well, actually 23rd and 13th. So it's quite interesting. I think Huddersfield, they could win this game. I think this is a game you look at. Wigan at home. It's a game you probably should win. They've won 1 all season, lost 5. They've only played 7. They drawn 1 as well. Yeah, they won 1, drew 1, and lost 1. Lost 5. Wigan, 2 wins all season, 4 draws, and a loss. Only lost once. I don't see them losing again. 1-0 Wigan. Wigan always somehow seem to, just win games. I don't know how. Moving on to Hull versus Stoke. Hull sit 12th, Stoke sit 20th. Only 3 points separates these two sides. Stoke, it's hard to say with a week off, but their last result was 2-1 loss over Reading, and Hull was 2-0 loss over Sheffield United. So interesting. Hull don't. It's tough. I'm gonna go 1-0 Hull. No. 2-1 Hull. 2-1 Hull. I think Hull will still win, but yeah, it'll be 2-1. Moving on to Middlesbrough versus Cardiff City. Cardiff sit 22nd in the relegation zone right now, and Middlesbrough sit 17th. It's going to be interesting. I can see in Middlesbrough though they're looking good now, looking decent. Recently won 1-0 over Sunderland. Sorry about that. Cardiff on a horrible run. Just literally loss after loss after loss. 3 losses out of the last 5, 2 draws. So they're winless in the last 5. Probably could be even more. But yeah, it's not looking great for Cardiff. I'm going to go 1-1. I think Cardiff will do it. I think Cardiff will somehow get a point. And then, yeah. Moving on to Preston versus Burnley. Burnley sit like 5th and Preston sit 10th. Finally got their first loss of the season over Birmingham. I think that was that last game as well, which was mad. And Burnley a 1-1 draw over. It was that. Yeah, it was. And Burnley 1-1 draw over West Brom. I can see a Preston win here. I'm gonna go. No, Burnley win. 2-1 Burnley. Burnley will do it. Nah, Preston don't score. 2-0 Burnley. And moving on to Swansea versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United top of the pile right now. They're chilling at top. Swansea not so chilling in 19th. Only a point off relegation. So Swansea have to try and pick up a point here. They have won 2, lost 3, drawn 3. Sheffield United won 5, lost 1, and drawn 2. I don't think this will be a draw. I think it'll be a strong result for Sheffield United. 2-1 Sheffield United. Yeah, it's going to be interesting now. I think Sheffield United could do it. They're definitely a decent team, Sheffield United, and yeah, they could pick up a result. Moving on to the Wednesday night games, kicking off the Wednesday night games with Luton Town versus Coventry City. I should have been wearing the Cov shirt, but yeah. As you can see, up there is the Coventry City banner sort of thing, badge, and it says "Play up Sky Blues," and somehow we managed to get the England flag jammed into it, so the England flag can stay there as well. It looks sick. When it's like full screen, the previews and reviews and videos like that, you can see it clearly. But so I'll wake up and I'll see reason why I'm a Cov fan. If O'Hare's back, I haven't checked yet. I need to check if O'Hare is actually back. So he's back. That changes the whole complex of the game, because O'Hare's back. We can win games. Jesus Christ, we can win games if O'Hare's back. O'Hare was a massive inspiration to us, and he is a fantastic player. Championship. England. What's the preview not even be there? I don't think it is there. Fixtures. Oh no, it is there. Alright. If O'Hare's doubtful, then we're done for. No, he's out. Why? I need to see when he comes back. But O'Hare's out. But I still think we can get a 1-0 win. I think we losing 18s are not looking brilliant. We can't really speak with 4 losses. But yeah, I think we can get a job hopefully. 1-0. Moving on to Millwall versus QPR. Millwall sit 14th, QPR sit 9th. Millwall cool, right. 14th, only 3 wins, a draw, and 4 losses. QPR 3 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. Look all right, Millwall. I think QPR balanced. I think QPR will get all 3 points. Moving on to Norwich versus Bristol City. This is going to be an interesting game. It's not going to be. This will be an interesting game. I think Norwich are like 2nd, and Bristol City are 4th. So 2nd v 4th. 3 points. 2 points separate these 2 sides. 1 goal difference separates these 2 sides. What a game this is going to be. I think Norwich just balanced on at home. 2-0. Actually, Bristol would love to score. 2-1. 2-1 to Swansea. Moving on to Rotherham versus Blackpool. Rotherham sit 13th. Blackpool sit 11th. 1 point separates these two sides. Blackpool look alright. 3 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses. With Hull, 3 wins, 2 draws, and 3 losses. Oh, no, Rotherham I meant 2 wins, 4 draws, and a loss. Look alright. Blackpool recently. Rotherham recently drew. Blackpool recently won. Won against Huntersfield. Drew against Watford. I'm going to go 1-1. Still on the fence here. 1-1. Moving on to Reading versus Sunderland. Reading sit in a very comfortable third. Well, fair enough to Reading. And Sunderland sit in 8th. So both teams actually did a very good start to the season. The season wouldn't expect. Reading have won 5 games. Reading do not like to draw. And that's simple as that. They do not like to draw. 5 wins and 3 losses. They do not like to draw. Sunderland, so do Blackburn. Blackburn don't like to draw. I think it's only Reading and Blackburn who haven't drawn all season. Could this be the first draw? No. No, actually, I think it will. 1-1. I can't say each side. Moving on to West Brom versus Birmingham, the last game of the week. West Brom just a draw specialists, aren't they? That's 6 draws now. Unbelievable. Birmingham, where do they sit? 21st. 2 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. I think West Brom will finally get out of their drawing habit and beat Birmingham 2-0. So that wraps up the predictions. I've gone for 2-0 Watford, 1-0 Wigan, 2-1 Hull, Middlesbrough 1, Cardiff 1, 2-0 Burnley, 2-1 Sheffield United, 1-0 Cov, 2-1 QPR, 2-1 Norwich, 1-1 Rotherham Blackpool, 1-1 Reading Sunderland, and 2-0 West Brom versus Birmingham. So yeah, that does wrap up my game week 10 predictions. Game week 9 was called off because of the Majesty of the Queen. Rest in peace. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Videos are back up now. We got Coventry Luton preview coming out tomorrow, which is huge. And then I think the review will be coming out Thursday. And then possibly the Championship game week review, possibly Thursday, maybe Friday due to school and got football training. So yeah, and bye.